Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandegam Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitam Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyasya Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapaditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, the King of most confidential knowledge, Raja Guhyam. So in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly about how to control our mind, how to make our mind as our best friend. If our mind is our friend, then we don't have to be worried about anything. Otherwise, if we don't control our mind, as long as our mind is our enemy, then it's a big problem for the soul, for us. Because for sure we are going to suffer, there is no doubt. If our mind is enemy, the soul is going to suffer for sure. And we will be the cause for that. We cannot blame it on the 3 modes of material nature. Even though all the activities are carried out by the 3 modes of material nature, that is definitely true. But if our mind brings us distress, then we cannot say that it is because of the 3 modes of nature or it is because of Krishna. It is not because of anyone else. It is because of the individual self. So that particular thing, we can say that it is because of me. I am suffering or I am enjoying, that is because of me only. Each and every individual can say that. Purushaga sukha dukkana bhoktrutve hetuhu uchyate. That's what Krishna is teaching us there. So the Purusha, the living entity, is said to be the cause for its own happiness or suffering. So that is the science we understand from Bhagavad Gita. Everything else, we are not the cause. For all other things, nothing. We are not the cause. We are not doing any activity. We are not the cause for creating any activity. We are not the cause for doing any activity. We are not the cause for the results of our activities. Nothing. We are only the cause for our own enjoyment or suffering. If we are in this material realm, having this material body, then it is certain that we are struggling and suffering. Someone says that I'm happy, that person is cheating himself. That person is ignorant. That person is a fool. Because in this material world, no one can enjoy other than Krishna's devotees who are able to detach completely from this material world. That means anyone who lives in the Brahma Bhuta platform only can enjoy. Anyone who lives in the Jiva Bhuta platform will suffer. Mamaivam says Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaga. The Jiva Bhuta is actually Managa Sastani Indriyani Prakritistani Karsati. But whereas those who are in the Brahma Bhuta platform, Yonta Sukho Antararamaga Tatantas Jyotirevayaga Sayogi Brahma Nirvanam Brahma Bhuto Adigachati. So if one gets into the Brahma Bhuta platform, so then he's going to enjoy, happy, Anta Sukha. But how can we get ourselves to the Brahma Bhuta platform? It is possible only by controlling our mind. That's where the question comes about control of mind. That's where we need to understand that our mind is friend or enemy. If our mind is friend, we are in the Brahma Bhuta platform. That means we are enjoying. If our mind is enemy, we are in the Jiva Bhuta platform. That means we are suffering. Prakritistani karshati. Prakritistani karshati means we are struggling hard in this material nature. So now, controlling our mind completely depends on our own self. No one can do anything in this regard. Nothing can do anything. Only by ourselves becoming a devotee of Krishna, developing full faith on this Bhagavad Gita, and focusing our mind on Krishna, focusing our intelligence on Krishna, then only it is possible for us to control the mind. Otherwise, it is not possible. Especially in the 6th chapter, in the Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is very, very clearly teaching us about how to control our mind. We have to do that. We have to do that every day. So, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, whatever Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita, we need to do that every day. And we are right now studying Bhagavad Gita every day. And we are also chanting Bhagavad Gita together at least 2 rounds. But I'm sure there are many devotees, they are chanting more rounds. Like 16 rounds is the minimum number. There is no limit for the maximum. So 24/7, all the time, we have to live in Krishna consciousness. So that means our mind should not go anywhere else. We should not think about anything else. So our mind should only focus on Krishna. That's it. In order to gain control over our mind, we need to submit our mind to Krishna. We need to focus our mind on Krishna. Then our mind is going to become our friend. We will be able to control our mind. That's what every day now in the 6th chapter when we are studying, every day we are quoting that manas samyamya machitto. That's it. So by focusing our thoughts on Krishna, by remembering Krishna, then we can control our mind. So we should remember Krishna all the time. So that's why always remember Krishna. Never forget Krishna. Both meaning the same. So we should always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. But what is happening in general in this material world? Always remember Always forget Krishna. Instead of remember Krishna, we are always forgetting Krishna. And never remember Krishna. That is what is the problem. Always forget Krishna, never remember Krishna. So that is the problem that is the mistake what we are committing. So that is the reason we are struggling. That's why Krishna said that Anityam Asukam Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajasva Mam. So having come to this temporary miserable well, you worship me. So that way we need to worship Krishna, fully focus our mind on Krishna, do everything for Krishna and completely depend on Krishna and understand this Bhagavad Gita, and that's it. So we need to keep doing everything for Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita only. Then our mind is not going to go anywhere. Our mind is going to go, remember only Krishna. We have to train our mind to remember only Krishna. The training is important. That's what is the chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because mind is the one thing which can be easily trained. Even though we say that it's very difficult to control the mind, but it can be trained to control, trained to be under the control. When we are able to tame the elephant, when we are able to control the elephant with a small stick and a very little needle at the end, we are able to control the huge elephant. So then, why can't we do with our mind? So that means we are controlling the elephant's mind. So we have to train. So wild elephant will not do all such things immediately. First of all, it has to forget its wild nature. So it will be trained so heavily. So then only it forgets everything. So like that, our wild mind, we need to train heavily. We need to control it. We need to focus. We need to do this sadhana. We need to, with faith, with understanding, with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, every day, this practice, and everything we have to do on a daily basis. So then, at some point of time, our mind will be completely tamed, will be completely controlled. So that means all our desires should come to an end. All our material expectations should come to an end. We ask, what is our plan? What is our desire? There should not be nothing other than serving Krishna, other than pleasing Krishna. No other desires, nothing. We want to do for Krishna, we are always going to be successful. We are never going to meet with any failure. If we decide to act for Krishna, if we plan for Krishna, if we do everything for Krishna, then success is ours. Again and again, many times I have mentioned in the past that materially speaking, we are not going to be struggling at all. When we are engaged fully in Krishna's service, Krishna is also engaged fully in our service. So Krishna is taking care of all our needs. So a lot of things, all the help will come on our way. Krishna will do everything we need it. It's all unimaginable. We can't even express it. It's without Krishna's service. Like how he helped Arjuna in that battlefield. What a great service Krishna did for his devotee in the battlefield, just driving Arjuna's chariot. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, under whose direct supervision this whole universe, this whole material nature is acting. Mayadi akshena prakriti suyate cha characharam. So this prakriti, so this nature, everything is working under my direct supervision. That's what Krishna is saying. But he is accepting the order from Arjuna and just taking the chariot between both the armies. When Arjuna told Krishna that Senayo Rubiyor Madhye Ratham Stapaya Me Achyuta, so then Krishna is immediately doing that. So that way, we are very well protected by Krishna. We are very well under the mercy of Krishna. There is no doubt about it. Krishna is so merciful, very, very merciful, and Krishna helps us. So we have to just stick with only Krishna. That's it. We should not be losing control on our mind. So our mind should focus only on Krishna. So that's why Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita again and again that you do everything for me. So with a single fragment of energy, I pervade this entire universe. That's what Krishna says. So for that reason, Krishna says that Ihaiva teiki jitaga saggo esam samye sitam managa nirdosam ye samam brahma tasmat brahmani te stitaha. So we just have to control our mind. So when our mind is controlled, so then we will become like a Brahman. We will be eligible to go to Goloka. We'll reach that Brahman platform. So that should be our only job, what we are supposed to do in this life with this human body. Our only task, only job is controlling our mind, nothing else. For that reason only we need to understand how to control the mind. What is the method? What is the process to control the mind? So everything Krishna is teaching very clearly in Bhagavad Gita. We don't have to listen to anyone else. We don't have to follow any other movements or anyone else's suggestions or ideas or nothing. We just have to follow what Krishna is teaching. So that's what we are studying in this 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita in the Dhyana Yoga. Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly how to control our mind. We have to follow that every day. So then for sure, if we do that over a period of time before our life ends, definitely our mind is going to become our best friend. We are going to control it. That's going to happen. Krishna's mercy, causeless mercy, it will happen. So we just have to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully. So then that's it. Then everything is going to happen. So this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is only going to completely purify our mind. So service to Krishna is only going to satisfy us. We cannot serve anybody else in this world and satisfy them. But Krishna can be very easily satisfied just by fully surrendering unto him and doing everything for him. So that way, we just have to make use of this opportunity, what we have got, which is very, very rare. Only 1 in 1,000 will get it. We got it. Even though Krishna wants to give this knowledge to everyone, no one will be interested because of this Kali Yuga, especially in this Kali Yuga. People are so much focused on sense gratification, and because of not having this knowledge, they think that everything is granted. So what we are seeing right now, like people, especially now they call it as 2K kids, correct? They have not seen the life without internet and all such things. And they now think that this life is theirs. And even the old people also think that this world belongs to us. So we are all, everyone is actually, even 100 years ago, even 200 years ago, we are talking about history. So what happened? So everyone thought that this world is theirs. And where are they? So we are also going to become a part of the history, and at some point of time, we will be completely forgotten. That's it. Do we remember any of our grandparents? Even these days, the kids, they don't even remember their grandparents. That's it. Then afterwards, that's what is going to happen to all of us. Who is going to remember us? Even if they remember, what can they do? Once we leave this body, we are gone. We are in another body. We are going to have another family, another life. And again, focusing on the material sense objects. So give up one body, take another body, and again enjoy under the spells of the modes of nature and get different bodies depending upon our mind. At the time of death, we will get Shrotram, Chaksugu, Sparsanam, Rasanam, Granam, everything grouped together our mind. Shrotram, Chaksugu, Sparsanam, Rasanam, Granam, Adistaya Manaschayam Vishayan Upasevate. That's what is happening. Get different type of ears, eyes, skin, tongue, and knows everything, and then enjoy particular type of sense objects. Adhistayam, manastayam, vishayan upasevade. That's what is happening for us in this life. We have got this body and we are trying to enjoy the material sense objects. And at the end of our life, we will change, we'll get into another body and try to enjoy, depending upon what type of body we get, and enjoy the sense objects for that particular body. A fool cannot see all these things. Only a person who has got the eyes of knowledge, who has trained in this Bhagavad Gita, only can see all these things. And we have got this knowledge, we are seeing it by Krishna's mercy, we will be able to progress. So now we have finished 18 slokas in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly about how to control the mind. Yesterday we studied about, Krishna taught us in the 18th sloka, there is yukta, the definition for yukta. Krishna gave the definition for yukta. So, yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. So, yukta ahara viharasya. So, controlling regulating our food and recreation and other activities, all activities and our sleep and everything, swapna. So, all these things, if we are able to do, then it is going to minimize all our distress. All our problems will be gone if we are able to regulate. So, for the body, we are what we eat. For the mind, we are what we think. So, if we are able to control our eating, if we are able to control our sleeping, our body will work very well. Our body, all the organs in our body, everything will do a good job. And these days, the type of food what we eat, processed food, all such things, they are not at all good for our body, and people are getting obese. So there is a problem. Obesity brings all kinds of issues. So Krishna is saying that if we are regulating our eating, then we are not going to get obese. If we are on recreation and viharasya, these days people are addicted to smartphones, watching especially WhatsApp, this and that, and watching so many things, games, movies, and all such nonsense. All such things are actually killing us. And many people get so many diseases mainly because of this sedentary lifestyle. Not even giving any exercise to the body at all. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, at least to maintain the body, one should work. Sarira yatra pichate na prasadayat akarmanaga. But now having got this sarira, we are not akarmanaga, we are not working anything and sitting and like a potato couch and watching movies, this and that. And people are getting all kinds of diseases because of that. So Krishna is teaching here scientifically that if you are active, if you control your eating, sleeping, everything, and all the activities, if you are able to regulate, so properly go to bed, sleep, and take healthy prasadam, so food in the mode of goodness, and offer it to Krishna and take prasadam, then there are no problems, no diseases, no suffering. So that's why Krishna is teaching that yogo bhavati dukkha. He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. So now, in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, Yada viniyatam chittam atmanyeva vatishtate nisprigaga sarvakamebhyo yukta ityuchyate tada. So, one who is able to control his thoughts and bring it under the control of the self. Viniyatam chittam atman eva avatistati. Atman eva avatistati. So, nispragaga sarva kamebhyo. That can happen only if you are free from all desires. If you have desires, then that is not going to happen. If you are free from all desires, then that's going to happen. So then we can keep all our thoughts under the control of ourself. That means we can focus our thoughts on Krishna. As Krishna says it, manasamyamya machitto. So that is equivalent to viniyatam chittam. Machitto, here chittam. So machittaga satatam bhava. So So you always think of me. That's what Krishna says. So nispragaga sarva kamebhyo yukta ityuchate tada. So that is what is known as yukta. So that means we should be always connected with Krishna. If you are not connected with Krishna, what is going to happen? Ayukta. That is not called yukta. That is called ayukta. And what happens if we are not connected with Krishna? If we are ayukta, nasti buddhi. Intelligence is lost. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. And not only intelligence is lost. There is no steady mind. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nacha ayuktasya bhavana. If the mind is not steady, what is going to happen? There is no peace of mind. Abhavayataga nasanti. So nacha abhavayataga santi. When there is no peace of mind, then there is no happiness. Asamtasya kuta sukham. So that's why we have to be yukta. We should not be ayukta. So that's why we have to control our thoughts and focus on Krishna. So we have to control, we should be free ourselves from all materialistic desires. No desires, nothing, fully depend on Krishna. That's it. When the yogi, by practice of yoga, disciplines his mental activities and becomes situated in transcendence, devoid of all material desires, he is said to be well established in yoga. So now in the next sloka, 19th sloka, Krishna is teaching that Yatha Deepo Nivatasto Nengate Sopama Smrita Yogino Yatha Chittasya Yunjato Yogamatmanah. So our chitta, our thoughts should be like a lamp in a windless place. So a lamp in a windless place does not waver. Yatha dipo nivatasto ne ingate sopama smrta. Similarly, yogino, the yogis yatha chittasya. So they should keep their mind fully controlled. So yunjato yogam atmanagam. So that's what we need to completely focus our mind on Krishna. Machittaga satatam bhava manasamyamya machitto. All such things we need to do. So then that means our mind should not waver. That's it. Our thoughts should not go here and there. It should be only on Krishna. As a lamp in a windless place does not waver, so the transcendentalist whose mind is controlled remains always steady in his meditation on the transcendent self. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 19th sloka in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll do 2 rounds of chanting, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. So wherever our mind goes, we need to bring it back and focus it on the sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Sattarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadika Prabhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu, Munmun Mataji, and Suvir Mishra Prabhu says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, I see that a devotee named Sravani Mataji has raised her hand. You can unmute yourself and talk to Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Prabhuji, I want to ask one question. Because I'm a beginner, so how to do the 16 rounds for how many minutes? I mean, like we used to do with you like for 15 minutes, because when I sit complete like for 1 hour.
When in 1 hour you can finish 8 rounds, Mataji. So it takes almost 2 hours. Basically 7 to 8 minutes for 1 round. So basically it's an average 7.5 minutes. If you take it, it's 8 rounds in 1 hour. So 2 hours it will take 16 rounds, Mataji.
Thank you. This only I want to clarify.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, Krishna's mercy. Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
There are no more questions, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you, Guruji, for today's class.
Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srabani Mataji, you have another question?
No. I just lowered my hand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mataji. Ganesh Urpa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Prabhuji, no. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No questions, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu,
Hare
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for the wonderful class, Guruji. Thank you much. Hare Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Nitin Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Guruji.
Vishnuvardhana. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Nitin Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Fine. By Krishna's mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji. No questions today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. I couldn't hear you, Prabhu. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you for the
Krishna, Hare
class.
Krishna. Thank you.
I don't have any questions. I think
Yes,
I'm understanding very clearly. So thank you, Guruji.
yes.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. One plus not CA like that, it shows then, it doesn't show the name. Hare Krishna Prabhu, can you, Mataji, can you unmute your number? 1 plus, it says that 1 plus nod. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, your name is not showing, Prabhu, it's showing something else.
Sunil Guruji.
Yes, I know that. Yes, Prabhu, I know. Yeah, but there's, for some reason the name is not showing today. Yes,
No,
Prabhu,
Guruji,
yes.
I joined from that ID number and password number.
Oh, that's why it shows a different
Yeah,
name.
that's why
Okay,
it's not
Prabhu.
showing.
Okay,
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Ahuti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
It is
Krishna.
really a nice feeling to know that we are all blessed, that we are remembering Krishna. And in this Kali Yuga also, where people are running behind other things, we are
Yes.
in a different mode and remembering Krishna and serving Krishna.
Yes.
So this was
Yes.
the take for today's class. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Guruji, for today's
Thank
class.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Palaniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
So today's sloga as well as today's your teaching also is really
Yes.
very nice and thank you.
Yes.
Today, no, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank
Hare
you
Krishna.
for the class, Guruji. Very nice points you have brought today. Like, the Mahout controls the elephant with a small stick. We can also control our thoughts. That's a very important point, Guruji.
Yes,
And
Mataji.
just like the food controls our body, our thoughts control our mind.
Yes.
Food we eat
Yes.
determines our body, and the thoughts
Body.
we have.
Yes.
Thoughts we have determine
Yes.
how our mind is. Very
More
important.
mind.
Yeah, powerful.
Yes. It's for the body what we eat, for the mind we are what we think. Yes, ma'am.
What we think. Yeah. So very nice
That is-
points today, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
I
Hare
did not
Krishna.
attend the class today. My son was here, so as left, then I just joined. Sorry
Yes,
for
you
that.
can see through the YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you so much. No question,
Thank you,
Prabhu.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Balariti Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hari Bol Prabhu, Hari Bol.
Hare Bol,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Prabhu,
Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Yes,
while
Prabhu.
chanting mala, every mala we should chant that this one
Panchatattva.
Panchatattva mantra.
Yes, Prabhu. Every round when you do it, next round you do the Panchatattva mantra. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Hari Bol
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, Hari Bol. That's
Hari
the
Bol,
doubt I
Hare
was.
Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhu.
Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Really wonderful lecture, Guruji, today also. And today's sloka really pratikatmak. Krishna has said that like diya in the windless, जैसे शांत रहता है, जैसे स्थिर रहता है, वैसे हमें स्थिर रहना है. Really wonderful sloka and your teachings are. I think slowly we have to correct us and doing those things, keeping in these things in mind. These are the reminders and where we are and what we should do. Really wonderful. I think as you have said, listening also will keep you in the track. That
Yes.
Your mind wanders hither and thither, but if we are listening you daily, then it keeps you in track.
Exactly. We are all connected with Krishna by this. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji, for.
Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna has got plans and we will definitely engage in this service, Prabhu.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji, for your blessings and class.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ashok Bhatt Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You are able to hear everything. I think you joined now, but you are able to follow through the YouTube, Prabhu?
Yes, I do it every day after some time, but I'm gradually picking up.
Yes, Prabhu. I think it's for a period of time when you pick up, understand this entire Bhagavad Gita, everything will become clear, Prabhu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So nice, sir. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I'm audible. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
I'm able to hear now, Mataji. Maybe I was on mute for some reason. Yes,
Yeah,
Mataji.
yeah. I was just reading. Yesterday I got my Bhagavad Gita, so I was just started reading and want to absorb the things. So just one line I really liked, so I'm just sharing. So because it's like written here, so one may cleanse himself daily by taking a bath in water, but if one takes a bath even once in the sacred Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanquished. So
Yes,
it's
yes.
really, yeah, it's like touched my heart. Yeah.
Bhagavad Gita is the purifier. Nahi jnanena sadusam pavitra miga vidyate. There is
Mhm.
nothing else is purer than this Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Mother.
So Prabhuji, you just sowed the seeds inside me. So I was looking forward to, to
Yes,
study more, and this is
yes,
now,
yes.
it's very easy, and even a common man can understand because the
Yeah,
translation is
yeah.
given, and very, like when you also say the, I mean when you giving us the lecture, also your language is very simple, and so we can
Yes, yes,
all understand a common man. So it's very
yes.
important that it should reach to the common man things,
Exactly.
and
Yes,
and he can do also at the same time.
yes.
So it's very easy, I guess. And Guruji, I want to know about, I mean, not now, but I want to know about the prasadam thing, like how to, offer, and like we offer, when we do puja, and so we offer whatever it's like the sweets and all. So, but how to offer daily, and, in a with that ritual, I'm not following. So,
It's every prasadam, every time, anything we eat, we have to offer to Krishna. That is very important, Mataji. So I can,
okay.
there is, and always I recommend to go through the ISKCON Desire Tree website, but maybe I can
Okay.
once let you know how
Yeah.
to do that. When you
Yeah.
find time, you can do that also. Otherwise, I will explain, yes, Mataji, in this ISKCON
Oh,
Desire Tree. Yeah.
thank you, Prabhuji.
But
Thank you.
everything we need to offer to Krishna, Mataji.
To,
That's very important.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Without offering to
Got you.
Krishna, we should not be taking anything. Krishna says very clearly that yadasnasi means whatever you eat, you offer it to me. That's what Krishna is saying.
Okay.
So with love and
Okay.
devotion. These are the 4 things, Mataji, which I always emphasize. One is studying Bhagavad Gita every day and joining our Bhagavad Gita every day. So
Yes.
that keeps us in Krishna consciousness, because we are getting ourselves connected with Krishna every day. And during this time, at the time of this Bhagavad Gita, we are not thinking about anything else. Our mind is not going to anywhere else.
No,
So
not
that
anywhere
is
else.
exactly, Mataji. So then chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 16 rounds, but I myself want to increase the number of rounds during
Yeah.
our chanting our Bhagavad Gita. Maybe I will do it very soon. So at least 8 rounds we can do it together. So then other 8 rounds you can do it depending upon other available time. So this chanting 16 rounds and studying Bhagavad Gita, chanting 16 rounds, and then offering prasadam to Krishna. That is the third one. And then the fourth one is spreading Krishna's message. So these
Yeah.
4 things, if we these are like 4 pillars. So these 4 pillars, if we every day we continue, Mataji, so then we are going to go to Goloka for sure, no doubt.
Thank you so much,
For
Guruji.
that reason, our Delhi team also is becoming bigger, so we can plan more programs in Delhi also. So whenever I think, I don't know if Chitrita Mataji sometimes.
Yeah. She called me, and she invited me, and she asked me that you'll be available or not. So I said, yeah. I was looking forward. I was like started like
Yes.
visualizing also that I'm meeting you and meeting all the disciples. So
Yeah,
I'm very
yes,
happy, very
so
glad to
yeah,
meet you.
we have now
Looking
good number
forward.
of devotees in Delhi also, like Balareddy Prabhu, Asha Singh Mataji, and Roma Singh Mataji, Chitrita Mataji.
And Prabhuji, I never felt like that we are very new to each other. I'm feeling like that I know you since long time, kind of. So that
Yes.
attachment has grown now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, because Krishna is there. Krishna is there in your heart.
Yes.
Krishna is there in your heart.
Yes.
Krishna is there in my heart, in everyone's heart. So that way we know for long
Yeah.
time. Yes, Mother. That's the thing. Yes, Mother.
Hare Krishna. Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. We will do a lot of service to Krishna, no doubt, Mother. We will do
Sure.
Krishna.
Yeah. Sure.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mother. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama.
Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, happy Saturday morning, Guruji.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
conscious.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So today I could not able to follow thoroughly in the beginning. So I have to follow. Today's class, what is the Saramsam, Guruji?
Yeah, you can go through the YouTube link, Prabhu, but the important point, what we studied is that we should keep our mind like a lamp in a windless place. A lamp in a windless place does not waver. Similarly, our mind should not waver. That's what we are studying. Krishna is teaching. So that is possible only by this practice.
Constantly keeping Krishna's consciousness, it like a lamp.
Exactly. A lamp in a windless place does not waver. Similarly, our mind should not be wavering at all.
Okay, Guruji. Yeah, I got it.
Yes, so yeah, when you go through the lecture, you will find it out more. Yes,
so one information is I'm going to Calcutta on a tour. So 22nd, I think we planned something for Bangalore South.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. You are going at that time or when you are going?
Yeah, I'm leaving somewhere around 19th somewhere. So some meeting is there. Some proposal is going on. So physically, I need to go there. Some contract agreement.
So 22nd, maybe you can join from Zoom from there, Prabhu. If that Sunday, if you don't have anything, you can join on Zoom because yes, Prabhu. Yeah, it would have been very nice if you are there in Bangalore on that day.
Okay, on Sunday I am free. Anyway, probably there is no official work as such. So I could able to join in Zoom. So there also, all the places we also conduct. I was the life member earlier. Radha Krishna marriage that is conducted every year on a grand manner. So it is conducted some other part also. Last time it was happened in Hosur. I went there. It is 2-3 days program specifically on Krishna. So Krishna marrying Rukmani Radha. So the whole celebration happens there. I think I've sent the videos and all. Similarly, in other part also it is getting conducted. So the place where it is going to be conducted is it is called South Indian Association. It is in the South Calcutta, Baliganj area. So our childhood, they are all grown up and they are organizing all these things, sir. So it is also Krishna objective only. So it is on 22nd, I think so. That is on Sunday. So we can have, anyway, I am going to with the Krishna marriage only. There also it is going to happen. So I will also involve myself with our group, on Zoom.
Yes, bro. That will be fine. Yes, bro.
This is the information I want to share with you because last week, few days only, everything got confirmed. So
yes, bro. Yeah, because we have already booked that thing on 22nd. So
the new place where our
Jairama Mandali Seva. Yes, bro.
Yeah, it is in Jainagar.
Jainagar, yes, bro.
I think it in the future. I think we can conduct many things, events and all from there.
Yeah, there only we are going to do. That's what Palnipan Prabhu and Ravichandran Prabhu concluded.
Okay. Yeah, before that, if I want to see, I go and I'll see that.
Yeah, you can go there and see that place, yes, bro.
Yeah, place. So
you can check with Palnipan Prabhu or Ravichandran Prabhu and you can, yes, bro.
Okay, Guruji. I will contact with them. Before leaving to Calcutta, I will go there and visit.
Yes, bro.
Thank you, Guruji. See this slide, I think remotely you are conducting, no?
Yeah.
The voice is coming live, then it is live, but your picture is not live, correct?
Yeah, I'm video. I don't have video. Yes, bro. My background is my lighting and other things are not good. That's
yeah, if yesterday also I put it in a chat. Maybe that picture you can change it, Guruji.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
think, because you are in a very explanation when you are preaching, no? Yeah, the picture got caught. It is in a very, very serious. You are not serious person as such. You are a laughing person.
Yeah, yes, bro.
So in the picture, it is
Yeah,
coming
that's
very
very
serious.
will change. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
If possible, you can change it, Guruji.
Yes, I think any of the next week onwards, it should will be on Zoom
Okay.
video
It is,
only.
okay.
This week,
It is a
yes, bro.
pre-programmed one. Okay.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
Thank you very much
Thank you,
for
Prabhu.
the
Hare
classes.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vishnu Vardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama. Hare Hare.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Guru.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yesterday I was the mobile charge switch off. I tried to connect. Unfortunately, I could not connect you. So, really, I am very grateful to you and the wonderful sessions. And I was listening due to some of the work. I was busy, and actually, I am very proud to get in touch with Sri Krishna and a nice sloka, and I am very enlightened. And regularly, it is a very good chance for all of us, opportunity to avail this golden chance that to connect with Lord Krishna and to avail this golden opportunity. We should not say at any cost. This class is so important, indispensable, without which, as you are always under the class of desires to get released, only to Lord Krishna we would connect. So this sloka has been found years old. Why it is meant not only Arjuna but for all, for human race, human for us. And so Arjuna, you are getting this knowledge. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.